Hey, you're on.
Oh, yeah.
My God.
He's going straight under that damn boat, man.
Welcome, guys. Naughty Pleasures, Naughty Jade. It's the 2nd of January 2022, baby. And we're down at the lovely Hacking again today. I brought the 3 rods set up now that I'm going to roll with. I'm pretty happy with my different selections now that I'm going to keep testing for a little while until we get the boat anyway. So enjoy. Let's stop talking. Let's get down to the spot. As always, let's get fishing. We've got to get some catches up. We've got to make up for lost time. I left a month in between when none of you's got any fish. I'm very sorry for that. We're going to keep these things steaming in. See you soon. Pretty spectacular morning. How's this sunshine? Oh, there's someone nearly. So the tide's up high at the moment. It's up over the whole sandbar. The whole sandbar. We've just got a little bit of sand left down here. I think the tide's just about at the peak tide, close to, maybe an hour or so. Anyway, good thing I'm wearing short shorts today, baby, because we've got to go right out this way. So, let's do it. Alright, let me just fill you in a little bit on where we've got to fish this morning now, because the water's pretty high, as you can tell. It's nearly up to my knees in this little spot. There's absolutely bait everywhere. There's mullet all around here. Don't know if you can see all these guys, big school here. Anyway, don't worry about these guys now. We've got to go to a different spot. See, before we're going to go out over here, there's a big point in the sandbar. Eventually when the tide starts dropping, that's where we wanted to be. But we can't be there for the moment because the tide's still coming in. It's going to be... We're in some wet balls territory here, you know what I mean? So the balls are probably going to likely be wet by the time we get through these mangroves. So I've had to readjust all the gear, throw it in the pack. And I'll show you to where I've got, hopefully the esky's still floating upright, and I've got the rods on top of the mangroves here. So this is the trail I'm going on anyway. So check it out, guys. So, yeah, beautiful, beautiful morning. There's whiting, mullet. I think I saw 1 or 2 solitary herring sneaking around. There's fish swimming all through here as well. So if you come down to these spots, if you ever find them, they're not the sort of trails you're going to get lost on. As soon as you're only going to walk so far and you're going to hit water either side. So we're hitting water everywhere at the moment anyway. So the esky, the rods, me and the mission. I'll see you on the other side of these mangroves. Alright, we've hit a slight snag, guys. Our tides are off for us at the moment. I thought I was going to be in maybe just uncomfortable ball touching water by the time I got past the mangroves, but we hit that section a long time ago. So at the moment, as it stands, I'm over that mark and I'm approaching pretty close to waist high. I've gone out to these trees before, and this is the limit. Make sure I don't step on a stingray. Out here. Oh. So yeah, very wet. Oh, and the water's a lot deeper. These trees here should be close to exposed on the ground, is where I really need them. So yeah, tide's definitely coming in because I'm hitting almost waist high now. And I don't want to go too far out past these trees because then we're starting to hit the bull shark zone. So even at the moment, I'm uncomfortable in this height water. Anything can drag you wherever it wants. We've got the trees covered for the moment, so we're all good. But yeah, I wouldn't feel comfortable out there in waist high water or a bit higher, you know, out on the open. Because as the tide comes in, things come up to feed. So fish move into the mangroves. because we've got all these mullet and brim and whiting, and other things come up close to the mangroves to feed as well. Anyway, we're going to change spots. We might fish on the other side of the sandbar over here and see if we can just collect a whole bunch of bait, which shouldn't be a problem. Beautiful moon jellies. This place is a very beautiful ecosystem down here. We're just going to go out to the edge of these mangroves and fish a bit of this nearly waist-high water. So let's see if we can get heaps of bait, and we'll go for a session later when the tide drops down. Alright, we've settled on the spot. It was been a pain in the ass with the positioning of the gear before. I've found a nice little home for us for the morning. So the sun's getting hot, it's coming up early. We are going to cast out onto all these flats here, which are all up about, I don't know, close to a metre over the sandbar. Maybe a bit over half a metre, I don't know. I've already got a bait out, just a small bait we're going to be using along here. And I'm just going to try and get more mullet and bait in between, just have a little flick. So that's the plan, until the tide drops anyway. So I'll show you the lounge room. We have, of course, a rod set up straight away. Bait is out. That's on the smaller satay. I'm not going to throw out the big one yet. We've got up there just in case, and we've got a soft plastic we can flick around. So there's more action going on in the mangroves now that the tide's so high. It's just snag city. So we have the lovely storage compartment for our gear. Also doubles as a bench seat. You can sit up for those long days of just waiting for the baits to go off. And then we'll go around to the kitchen, our prep area and storage area, where got our fresh mullet, bit of bread for the mullet or gar, whatever comes first, and our bait cutting utensils. So it's a beautiful little spot in here. I've got really nice shade under here. These trees, these mangroves are thicker and bigger enough to give me a good protection. I ended up flicking some bread out, and we got two very nice sized mullet, bigger than the ones we got at the other spot yesterday. So I'm just going to keep trying stocking up on these larger sized mullet, and then we'll have a different selection. Hopefully we're going to take you down the coast with Mo, and we're going to do a big session down there. So fingers crossed for dewies. Don't want to curse it, but we want one of these elusive monster dews. I'll show you the mullet anyway. Here's just one of the guys, and the other one's slidden down the bottom somewhere. Just went off as I was trying to hook up this camera. We've hooked onto another ray, the old Billy Ray. Pretty decent. See if I wind in a little bit more line. It's ridiculous the way I'm doing it. I really need to get the GoPro going for you. It's going to help me and help you. He's upset. He's trying to stick to the bottom. He's wrapped around the back of that tail again. There's that big tail. We are in deep water. It's a bit of a situation to try and get him off. I might have to cut this line. He's upset. Come in here. Come in here, bud. Oh, shit. Come in here a little bit. Come on, mate. Come in here a little bit. Let me see what I can do. God. Right. Need to get him out of that. I've got to stop filming for a sec, guys. Might be able to put this on the bag. Maybe you might be able to watch the comedy unfold of me trying to wrangle this guy. See if this even captures anything, guys. Shit. don't have to capture the phone falling in the water there. Here we go. Bet that thing's right in the way, eh? Always is. You have to deal with that. Alright, now gotta get away from that tail. There. Sorry mate, just so close. You know what? If I can get those pliers, you know, I'm not gonna risk it. We're too deep and too far. Alright, keep going. I think it's stuck up the tree and my rod is too. And there he goes. See, mate. Look at this. Right off the tree. God. Right. Stingray King. Yeah. Jellyfish just hit me in the leg, freaked me out. Because my pockets are wet, I'll show you a little trick. This is what we call the bread serviette. And we use this to pick a little bit of bread off, keep it dry, and keep casting. It's a bit small now. Yeah, bigger. Number 3. Four, baby. Can't believe he's pulling a bit of bread that big. That'd be good. Is that yellow kitty? Oh, I thought it was yellow tail. That would have been awesome. That's a good mullet. Okay. We're just upgrading the bait now. The mullet's getting a lot nicer, chunker, juicier size. They're a lot bigger than the other day. Hang on, mate. Number 5. Let me reintroduce the bread serviette. Okay, good manners when you go out fishing, you know what I mean? Now I do this, not to look like a freaking lunatic. Because my pants are all wet and I usually stick the bread in my pocket. I don't want that bread going all mouldy in my pocket when I put it through the wash. It's been done before, it'll probably happen again. I forget about it sometimes. This is a pretty good option. So there's the table manners for you. Get some bait, stop playing around. We're not here to goof off, remember that. We're here to catch fish, catch bait, catch more fish. bite less, so that's why I have a lot of them fall off, but it's the only thing I can really catch mullet on. I've tried making traps, everything. I just can't. It's the only way I can do it. Smallest hook. And red, single hook. I can't use any more than one hook. I'm cursed. More bait. Fishing line out there, mate.
I'll sit straight down here, mate.
Okay.
Get out your way.
Be careful, it might be out there.
Sorry, buddy?
I said be careful, it could be just out there.
What is it?
A fishing line with bait on it.
Oh,
And a
sorry.
big hook.
Okay, I saw only one rod.
Yeah, you're right.
See? Come on.
There we go. Hold on, your dog's on it.
Sorry?
Your dog's on the line, mate.
Listen. Come here. Hey.
Just got your dog in
Yep.
here. Sort it out.
Is that off? Thanks for being patient, buddy. Sorry, mate.
Tell you what, I wasn't going to start putting out these sort of videos, but I'm going to start putting out these videos because there's so many stupid people out there that just don't pay attention to nothing. Well, these would have been the next fucking two straight over the line. Anyway, gonna get some more bait, gonna keep it chill. Man, you hit that hard. I thought you were a monster one. Got some sores on him. I think he could. Oh, he's off. He's probably the biggest one of the day. Stay on, buddy. Come on. Keep him calm. Oh, that was very close. Just come out. Very good. Well guys, a bit of entertainment for this morning. A little bit of all-round action. Some good, some bad. Mostly good though. Anyway, got a good bit of bait. Happy with that. We're going to keep it. Back to the house, have some breakfast. I'll see you tomorrow. Right. Just got back home. It's been a long morning. Need to get something to eat. I'm starving. But just thought I'd show you the bait haul anyway. So we did pretty good. So these are the smaller of the mullet we got, the medium, and the larger ones. So my missus wants the larger ones. So we've got 2 containers full of bait. Ready for the next session, baby. Naughty pleasures, naughty Jade. See you soon. Probably tomorrow.